What's up YouTube, this is Collect Pokemon and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to talk about what Christmas present that you could give to people. Now, I know, you guys are going to say, hey, Collect Pokemon, you're so late for this. Christmas is just in a few days. I don't have time to buy some of these. I know. But if you are a collector or investor, you should have many of these lying around. And those are Elite Trainer boxes. I'm not talking about the Pokemon Center ones. I'm just talking about the regular plain old Elite Trainer boxes, especially the ones that you can find in the Scarlet and Violet era. Because in the Scarlet and Violet era, I think those Elite Trainer boxes are really, really cheap, as well as that they have a full art promos that is included. So it really makes, a bit of, everything in that Elite Trainer box. If I'm someone that received that Elite Trainer box, I get a bit of a certainty that I'm gonna pull the certain cards. It looks nice, I wanna grade it, these sort of stuff. And at the same time, if you want some uncertainty and the thrill of opening booster packs, there are 9 packs for you to open. And if you wanna, play around with the energy cards and, fly it here and there, that's also fine. And what's best is that sometimes when you open cards, if you give them a booster box, chances are for someone who've never opened Pokemon cards before, they're not gonna have sleeves. How do they protect the cards? Right? But that's the Elite Trainer box. Elite Trainer box also gives you sleeves. So it's a perfect blend of everything to really get a child collector, a new collector, to start buying in, to start liking Pokemon and start knowing how to treat different Pokemon cards when they are opening them. So I think Elite Trainer box is definitely an amazing gift. And the amazing Elite Trainer box that I'm giving to my friend for Secret Santa is the Paldea Evolved. So I've been looking through all the different types of Scarlet and Violet Elite Trainer box, which I actually have all of them. I usually buy 1 case or 2 case depending on the sets. I've been looking at Surging Spark. Pikachu looks really nice. Obsidian Flame, the Charmander looks great. We always have a budget, and that's around under $50 US for a Secret Santa present. And I was looking at it. I'm like, Paldea Evolved. It's great. Why? Because it's dirt cheap. I mean, you can buy it off eBay for $40, and you can. Yeah, that's how cheap it is. And the price of the booster packs, or actually the booster box of Paldea Evolved, is actually quite high. It's sitting at around $150, $160 US. So you're like, pack per ratio. The pack price, it's very similar to what you're gonna get in a booster box. Great value there. And because I'm a Pikachu fan, and most people who play Pokemon or heard about Pokemon, they all know about Pikachu. And there's a Pikachu promo inside that Elite Trainer box of Paldea Evolved. So yeah, definitely pretty much a good idea to buy that Elite Trainer box. Don't get me wrong, I'm not pumping this because I only have 10 of them and I'm giving 1 away. So basically I would only have 9 left, but just saying it is a very, very good Christmas present, in my opinion. Now, that video, looking at this, to make this video, I've looked into many Elite Trainer box, and I want to revisit the idea whether Elite Trainer box is actually a good investment or not a good investment. So in this second half of this video, we're going to talk about it. So hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. And join my membership if you want to support me a little further. So, Elite Trainer boxes are separated into mainly 3 categories, and basically it is separated into the Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet. The Sun and Moon one, they used to only have 8 booster packs, so okay, that's the difference. The Sword and Shield one, I think they still only have 8 booster packs, and then the Scarlet and Violet one, they added 9 booster packs, and they've added an additional promo card so that they can charge you an extra $10 at MSRP. So that's exactly what is happening. And because of that, I feel like that the value in Scarlet and Violet Elite Trainer box is much more than the time when we see Sword and Shield as well as Sun and Moon. But if we look at the numbers, the Sun and Moon Elite Trainer box are doing really, really well. Many of the sets, such as the Tag Team Up, Unbroken Bond, Unified Mind, Cosmic Eclipse, those Elite Trainer box are very, very inflated in a way. If you're looking at it, it is like half the price of the booster boxes. And if you look at it from MSRP perspective, it grew around 8.5 times more I mean 8.5 times from its original price. So you can 850% your gain. That's what it means by 8.5 times. Whereas a lot of the booster box in the Sun and Moon era only grew around 7 times. So 700%, if you guys like the percentage. So Sun and Moon era Elite Trainer box definitely doing really, really well. Now, when we go back into the Sword and Shield era, that's when people said, oh, collect Pokemon, things have changed, you know, Elite Trainer box are no longer good investment. And in a way, I do believe it. I'm looking at Evolving Skies Elite Trainer box, I'm looking at Fusion Strike Elite Trainer box. And basically, the Elite Trainer box are only worth a little less than the price of the packs there in total. So basically, if an Evolving Skies booster box is costing around $900, let's just say $900. Divide that by 4. The Elite Trainer box should be worth around $225, which is the current market price right now. If Fusion Strike is around, what, $280, $300? Divide that by 4, $70-ish. That's the price of Fusion Strike's Elite Trainer box right now. And I think that this ratio will continue for a little bit until a lot of the Sword and Shield era booster box has gone to 800, 900, you know, that kind of price range. Then that's where we start to see a lot of the Elite Trainer box will take off in price. And I think that it isn't necessarily that Elite Trainer box isn't a good investment. It just takes a much longer time for it to appreciate in price. Now, Scarlet and Violet set Elite Trainer box are quite interesting because it's still relatively new. So there's really no point in looking at the ratio between the packs and stuff. Now, at that floor, or at that price range of, you know, below MSRP, I think that, you know, any sort of Elite Trainer box will be a good pickup. Like I said, the opportunity cost will be more because it takes longer for it to appreciate. But at the same time, I think that with the promo cards, with one extra pack, you know, these sort of stuff, it would make these Elite Trainer box do really well if that set also do really well. So for example, Paldea Evolved is going to be, it's consolidating itself to be a very strong set, and therefore I think that the Elite Trainer box in the future will do really well. Surging Sparks is a very solid set, so in the future, the Surging Spark Elite Trainer box will do really well. But like I said, Surging Spark is still a little bit of new, so we don't know if there's going to be reprint, you know, there's much more fluctuation in newer sets. But like I said, I do believe that Elite Trainer box is going to make a comeback. But like it's just going to be a much longer time. And you know, if you have a warehouse, if you have a place to store it, and you really don't want to, you know, worry about it, you know, just sit on it for 10 years. I can pretty sure assure you that you know, the return will still be strong. I can't guarantee that it's going to be the same as booster boxes, but it would definitely be strong and it would definitely surprise you. So yeah, that's what I would think. So that's it. That's this video. So, you know, go out there, look for Elite Trainer boxes. I think Paldea Evolved is definitely the best one. Obsidian Flame is also another one, but that one is a little bit more expensive. It's sitting at around MSRP, which is around 50, 52 US dollar, something along that line. You know, these two sets are definitely fun. You know, if you want, you can buy Surging Sparks. I think they're at 60. But if you're paying 60, that's where you start to think whether I should buy the Scarlet and Violet era or the Sword and Shield era, because a lot of Sword and Shield era Elite Trainer boxes are at that price. I mean, you can still look at Lost Origin, you know, Fusion Strike. I think they're still around 60 or below 60, so it's possible to pick those up. And I'm pretty sure if you don't have time to buy it, just take one from your own collection and just buy one back later on, because it's quite easy to actually find some of these products. So that's pretty much that for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. This is Collect Pokemon. Bye bye.